Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday night. Welcome to Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff. Hope everyone's having a good Friday night. And this is, should be. We got Laker basketball tomorrow. It's exciting. We got Laker basketball tomorrow. We got Dodger baseball tomorrow in the playoffs. One sport is starting, the other is kind of ramping down. It's going to be an exciting day in LA tomorrow. Can't wait to see it. Definitely can't wait to see it. I know Braun isn't playing. Austin Reaves isn't playing. Well, we'll talk about that. But I'm just excited. The season is here. Season is here. There's been a lot of leading up to media day, then training camp. Now we get our first preseason game. This offseason has flown by. It feels like just yesterday those punk-ass Denver Nuggets swept us. But we get our chance to, get some revenge against them on October 24th in Denver in the Mile High. And, Coach Brown walking back what he's saying, everyone's acting like, they didn't do nothing wrong there and they're not worried about no one and yada, 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 right? But yeah, it's about to be excited out here, man. It's about to be excitement in LA. Can't wait for tomorrow. So hope everyone's having a good one. Hope you guys are as excited as I am. So let's tap in and see who's here. Let's see. Miss Angie B, Empire Jeff TV's own Angie B, the capologist. Thank you for pulling up. Hope you're having a good one, Angie. Thank you for the continued support as always. Same goes to you, Goat James. What up to you as well? Thank you for pulling up and showing support. Always is appreciated. All right, let's see. My internet was bugging a little bit right when we started to go live, and I had to restart that intro, so I apologize. But it was like 100 degrees in LA today, and everyone's running their AC, so power outage, like little glitches, and internet reboots, and it's just a hot mess out here. So hopefully that gets done with soon. So Laker Familiar, shout out to you. Thank you for pulling up. What up to you as well? Appreciate the support as always. Juan Velasquez, what up, Empire Jeff? Listening from Phoenix. Go Lakers, game time tomorrow. Juan, shout out to you out there in the city, the desert, the city of cactuses, and those punk-ass Sun fans. So hold it down out there for us, man. They wear the purple, but they are not purple and gold. So you hold it down out there. You recognize and you represent Laker Nation out there. Salute to you. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate it. We got Gilbert Vega. Shout out to you, Gilbert. Thank you for pulling up. What's up to you as well? Thank you, and I appreciate the support. Cannot wait as well. Bloodhound, what's up with you? Thank you for pulling up. Nuggets going down, getting dunked. Nuggets going down in some sauce, huh? Get them. They're going. We're going to get them on October 24th. I'm telling y'all, mile high or not, we're going to get them on October 24th. We're going to get them. They don't got Bruce Brown to bail them out. They were running their mouths, ADs in shape. So barring something crazy, I think we get them. And I hope we get them on ring night. I hope we kind of make them go home forgetting that they got that ring and make them think about it's going to be a long season facing us. Hopefully, rock on with you, Cuba. Rundown Productions, Mr. Can't Get Right, always his fault, Cuba, man. What's up with you, Cuba? Hope you're doing good. Go up there and Rundown Production. Go and check out his site over there. I don't know if he's posted yet because Cuba on hiatus for like 3 months now. So hopefully he's got popping and get some videos back up there. But shout out to you, Cuba. Rock on to you as well. Hope you're doing good. Bloodhound, what's up with you? Let's see. We're deep in AZ. Go Lake Show. Yeah, I remember we was on here one night when that whole Airbud shit broke out, and we were sitting here. We realized there was 30 people in here, 18 were from Arizona. That's crazy, man. That's wild. So there are a lot of Laker fans in Arizona, which you wouldn't believe by going to Phoenix Suns games, but there are a lot. I got a lot of family that lives in Arizona that rock the Lakers heavy. I know a lot of people that live in Arizona that rock the Lakers heavy, even before I started doing this channel. So I know there's a lot of Laker fans out there. So y'all need to get together and represent out there, man. I'm gonna try to get out there this season and do a show for Phoenix because realize that a lot of people I rock with on here are from Phoenix, are in Phoenix, and it's just crazy. So we definitely got to line something up with that. Chow Lee, hi to you as well. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate the support as always, like clockwork. But yeah, I'm super excited about the preseason starting tomorrow. I don't even care that Braun isn't playing. I don't even care that Austin Reaves isn't playing. I really don't care. Who cares? Who cares about that? I don't care who plays really. I'm just happy to see the Laker jersey on the court tomorrow. It's the beginning of the new season, officially kicking off. I know we had media day. That was kind of the official, but this is the first time stepping on the basketball court, and I'm excited for that, to see the Lakers out there. Laker fans all over AZ and Nevada. Yeah, that's facts. I was just in Vegas a week ago, and they're just, Laker stuff everywhere. I'm in Vegas often, and that's basically they're saying they're going to move an NBA team to Vegas, and that's just going to be the same thing as having another one in LA. LA already owns that market, so it's I don't know, no matter who they move there, it's going to be predominantly Laker fans no matter what. But hey, more power to them. But just means another home game for the Lakers when they go out there to play whatever team that is. So definitely it's more likely going to be Vegas and Seattle that gets that expansion team. I'm excited the Sonics to come back and I'm curious to see who ends up in Vegas. That'll be interesting indeed. But I'll say, finally we get to see 3 guards in the court at the same time this season, basically this season. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm kind of hoping he does it early. He does it just to mess with people, so people can freak out and then like start throwing tantrums and seeing what happens from there. But it's going to happen at some point. Like 3-guard lineups are not abnormal around the league, but it's abnormal when you do it too much and when you become obsessed with it like Darvin did. So hopefully, he gets away from that and just gets back to focusing on the right lineups for the team. That's what training camp is for. So they snuck in there. You had Vando in the starting lineup one day, then you had Torian Prince in there another day. You had Rui in there another day. And so they're going to be toying with different things, giving people some chances. They're just trying to find some chemistry in there. It doesn't mean that just because they got people out there with the starting lineup doesn't mean that person is in contention for starting. They're just trying to see their chemistry with the starters. That may impact what number they are in off the bench. Could also impact closing lineups. So when they got out there running with the starting team, that doesn't mean that player is going to start. I still think Vando is going to get that 5th spot, I think. But we'll see. We'll see what happens from there. Looking forward to seeing Cam Reddish and Wood get some run. Yeah, Juan, me too. I'm waiting to see that. I want to see how Christian Wood looks when he's out there motivated, playing for a team that has a chance to win something, playing for a team that he can actually focus on some defense and not just go out there and try to get all his buckets and that's it. I'm excited to see that as well. They are playing the Warriors, so I'm expecting it. Yeah, they are playing the Warriors, so they probably will have a 3-guard lineup. You got Steph, you got Clay, you got little man syndrome, Chris Paul. I don't know who's playing and who's not playing for their team. I didn't catch any of that today. I've been real busy the last couple of days and kind of try to catch up on some things today. I've been, out here grinding. So I hadn't been on YouTube since Tuesday night. So didn't really see anything for a couple of days. And I just started catching up on things today. So, but I did see LeBron and Austin aren't going to play. And I have no idea who's playing in Golden State. So if that's been announced, please let your boy know. Max Christie and Reddish will have good games tomorrow. Preseason, early preseason games, and the guys who are really fighting for minutes, guys who are solidified don't got to come out and work too hard. They just go through the motions. But guys that are out there really trying to impress the coaches and impress their teammates and carve out a role for themselves and get some more minutes for themselves, those guys usually play a lot harder in preseason. So guys like Max and guys like Cam, I do expect them to play a little bit harder tomorrow, and I do expect them to get more minutes tomorrow. So you know what? It'd be kind of cool to see them 2 on the floor at the same time. I know those guys are kind of competing for the same spot, but at least let those 2 develop some type of chemistry so they're pulling for each other. So we may see that actually. I just want to finally see these new pieces on the court. Yeah, that's what I want to see too. I can't wait. Just can't wait. Like I just want to say, I don't really care who's out there playing. I just want to see these new guys out there, see how excited they are to be Lakers, see how they get out there and handle it, how they play. And it's really going to be fun. These new guys are going to be, I'm curious to see, the rookies will get a lot of playing time in preseason. So JHS, and all like the 2-way guys that they got, Max and all these other guys. So it's going to be fun to see everyone out there playing and playing for spots and playing for rotations and playing for minutes and seeing how that works out. So I'm excited about that for sure. Congrats on the clothing line. Can't wait to cop. Hey, Gilbert, thank you so much. And that's kind of why, we've all been kind of busy the last few days since we announced it. We're working on getting we're working on the site the last couple of days. Christian's going hard, working on designs left and right. We got some real heat for you, man. Just working out all the logistics, all the ideas. It's a real good, creative, and capable group. So, the 4 of us kind of just naturally, we've been talking about this for a while, kind of came to fruition, and then, it just happened organically. So I can't wait to drop it too. It's coming real soon. It could be any day now, really. So it's coming together real soon. I'm real happy with the way things are progressing. We're all happy. Those guys are all working real hard, and we're all putting in, the effort and getting it out here. So I can't wait for y'all to see the first design. The first design is so dope, man. It's so hard. You guys saw the logo. You guys already saw the original logo. So that, there'll definitely be merch with that on there. But I can't wait for you guys to see the signature release and what we're working on outside of just our own logo. So super excited for you guys to see that. I think you guys will be really happy with it. I think you guys, it'll be something you guys want to, get your hands on, and then definitely, get some feedback and some ideas of what the people want. Like I said, we're going to really try to do some designs that the people want, and we're going to, stay at that. But we got some stuff that you probably don't know you want yet. When you see it, you're going to be like, ooh, boy, trust me, it's fire. Jonathan Neely, shout out to you. What's up with you? Thank you for pulling up and for the continued support. I appreciate you, brother, as always. Hold on, this one pulled up. I think I skipped one here. Salute Empire G5 starting. Hey, BZ, shout out to you. Thank you for pulling up. Going to say starting CP, Curry, Clay, Wiggins, and Looney. Okay, cool. So it looks like everyone's playing. I don't expect heavy minutes from them, but it looks like they're going to play at least their starting 5 minus Draymond, who's hurt out 4 to 6 weeks. I think probably about maybe 3 to 5 weeks at this point. But Yeah, so at least it looks like all their guys are playing. When's the drop? So the drop, it's really, we just announced the line on Tuesday. We don't have an official launch date yet, but I'm telling you, it could be anywhere from tomorrow to sometime next week. Like is basically what I'm going to say. But it's any time. So we've got a lot of things ready, but we don't want to drop it till it is ready. Until things are good to go. We want to get everything A to Z. We don't want to launch and have it be a shit show. So obviously, right? So just get everything in line. So if you guys see what you like on there and you want to get it, then it's a seamless process. You just order it, it's on its way, and good to go. So just working through some things. We're probably about 90% done, but like I said, we're all perfectionists in what we do. We want to make sure it's right, and it's coming. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for y'all to see this, man. It's gonna be super excited. We're gonna give away some stuff. And like I said, it's a brand for the people, so I really can't wait for y'all to see what we got coming here. What's good, Kurt? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Air horn sound. What's up, everybody? There we go. So Lakers preseason tomorrow. Hope you're excited, Kurt, like we are. Can't wait to see this game tomorrow. Rob P, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Clay may be dead from guarding fours before Jake is. This is true. That's wild, man. Clay guarding fours is like Pat Bev guarding 3 and D, guarding the wings out there. So that was just crazy, man. I don't know what they're thinking over there, but hey, to each their own. We went through some of that last year, right? So Steve Kerr proved during the summer, man, like he's got some times where when your stars aren't playing great and you don't got some, first ballot Hall of Famers to maybe bail you out, when it's just your strategy between a win and a loss, so far when it comes down to that, purely his strategy between a win and a loss, he's not showing out. So that's a fact. So Steve Kerr got some coaching things to prove this year. Not sure if I missed it, but who do you think is going to start tomorrow for us? Braun and AR out. That I'm not sure because it's preseason. So I have no idea. Maybe that's why they were working in Torian Prince. Maybe that's why they were working in Bando Rui. Like maybe these guys that they were working on, maybe those guys are potentially were there to start for Braun. So that's probably what it is. So I would assume one of those guys. I don't know if if I'm him and he has no intention of starting Christian Wood to start the season, I probably would not start him in this game because you're going to get people the expectation you're going to, and that might not be a good thing to do. Doug Nugent, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Thank you. Which team would be easier to face for the championship, Bucks or Boston? I don't know because got to see how they fit. Got to see how the chemistry gets. Got to see does Boston's lack of depth hurt them and lack of size hurt them? Does Milwaukee's injury history hurt them? Does that rookie coach hurt them? Does Joe Mazzulla over there, who does nothing but watch The Town 4 times a week and watches no film, is that going to hurt them? So I don't know. It's too hard. It's too early to predict. There's too many teams with a bunch of new pieces. And gonna have to figure out how that chemistry works and how that all lines up. But I would assume neither one would be easy. That's for sure if they're healthy and got things going. So I really, to be honest, don't care. First and foremost, I just want to get to the finals and beat whoever the fuck is there. So outside of that, I don't know who would be easier because I think they'd both be tough. Dre taking a leave of absence because he is sad over post-trade. The injury is a cover. So he's going to DC to visit Poole and Kuzma and just going to the pool party and with Kuzma's weird sweaters over there, huh? Yeah, I can see it. Maybe he's just a little bit sad. Or maybe he's just sad that he didn't get to punch him this year in training camp. Maybe he wants to go over there and hit him with the other fist. Maybe, you never know. Clay is going to guard AD and Wood. I know. I don't know what they're doing. I know in today's NBA, every coach wants to get creative and try something. But hey, Steve Kerr, we know you got lucky. We know we know that you pushed the right buttons when you swapped out David Lee for Draymond, and when you put Iggy on the bench and yada yada. But that was 2014 when you did that. It's 2023, pimping. You got to kind of upgrade that strategy here and try to figure out what you're doing. Clay on the fours when it's 9 years later than that. Not the move, man. Not the move. Especially a guy coming off a torn ACL, a torn Achilles, and just barely getting back into form. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with that. Joe Ramirez, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I'm very high on Max Christie this year. Yeah, I think we all are. I think Max has a real chance to break out. It's coincidentally it's his second year, but it's also his free agent year. He's in the same situation Austin Reaves was last year. So if we get another leap from him like we saw from Austin, then oh my God, the Lakers will be in excellent shape. But I agree with you. I think he's going to have a very good year. I'm not saying he's going to average 20. I'm not even going to say he's going to average 15, but he's going to have a very good year where I think he can help impact the team getting wins. I really do. Portland looks nice. Portland looks nice for the future. I don't think they do anything this year. Obviously, maybe they threaten to play in, but I don't know if they want to do that. I think they trade Jeremy Grant if things get too serious and they start playing a little too well. I think they're going to trade him regardless. You got a team with all that young talent and trying to rebuild. You don't want a guy with $130 million, $150 whatever it is $1 billion contract on there. And to clog up that space when you got Ayton's contract there. So I would look for Jeremy Grant to get moved anytime after January 15th. And if Portland has their eyes set on getting into another lottery, Jeremy Grant is good enough to help you win some games to where you can potentially get into a play-in, and who knows what happens from there. So I think they got a nice future, but I don't think they're really trying to win this year. But maybe they do. Maybe they do. I concur. Joe Mad Max is coming. Yeah, he definitely is. He for sure is coming. Now Rodney McGruder is concussion protocol, so Dre is active at practice. He over there sending people to the concussions. Hey, at least the man is consistent, huh? Consistent. Mess with Dre Day, huh? Who you think has the best chance to win Rookie of the Year? I think Scoot Henderson. Victor still looks super raw. My pick was Chet, and my right there is Scoot. Because, like I said, Wemby, like, I don't know if the Spurs are going to play him every game. I don't know what's going on with that. But I would say Chet or Scoot. Either one of those two will have a great chance to win Rookie of the Year. I really think they do. But Wemby, like I said, I think he's going to be good. But the Spurs, I just don't know. I just don't know how heavy they're going to play him that first year. They're trying to preserve his future, and then the Spurs, the Spurs are just as bad at load managing as the Clippers are when it comes to their high profile people or people they want to preserve. So they created the damn load management. So we got to see. Yeah, that's my great Chet. Chet has the advantage over these other rookies because he was a pro all last year, hanging around pros all year. He didn't play, but he was traveling with the team. He was with the team. He was with their nutritionist. He already has the NBA travel, the NBA length of the season. Like, he already has that down. So when other guys are going through the struggle there, so he's going to be in his sophomore year, but really his rookie year on the floor. So he's got the advantage for kind of knowing how to go about his business as a pro, where those other guys don't have that yet. So I think that is an advantage for Chet, and we'll see like how he how he flips that. But I think that will help him in the long run though. So let's see here. Okay, sorry about that. My screen was not being nice with me here, but I think those are the ones. But I'm curious to see like how long. I don't imagine that like Steph and Clay or any of those guys play any more than 15 minutes. Maybe the first quarter and the first maybe the first 6 minutes of the first quarter, and then probably not the rest of the game is what I would imagine. I would imagine the same type of thing for AD. I wouldn't expect any type of heavy minutes for the first game for any the known players really. I want Rui to play as a sixth man and get the award. I think he has a legit chance. He'd average 15 points off the bench, in my opinion. Yeah, Dung, I think he could, and he might. That might actually be his role. Like I said, I still think Vando's going to get the start. Rui, Wood, Gabe probably be the first three off the bench, and then you kind of go from there. So that's what I think. Obviously, I'm not a mind reader. I can't predict the future, but that would be my starting lineup, and we'll see what Darvin does. Dodgers in 4 versus the Dirtbags. Yeah, man, that would be fantastic. Get them done early. Get them out of there. Get out of there. But man, oh man, that Braves Philly series, ooh, that's gonna be fire. Low key rooting for the Phillies though, because man, this Braves team is scary and just incredibly good, and they have every tool it requires to win a championship. But if Philly knocked them out last year, so there's a little bit of a rivalry there, and interested to see how that series plays out. But it's gonna be some guy. I'm a huge baseball fan, so I know you guys know me for basketball, but I am a huge baseball fan. So I'm excited for these games, excited for this weekend. I love October sports, man. Just every sport is in play. You got college football tomorrow. You got baseball playoffs. You got Lakers preseason. Yes, man. It's just tomorrow's gonna be one of the great days in sports when you can literally, there's so many things on. Just make up your mind whatever you want to watch, because like it's gonna be tough to do that because there's so much to do. If Christian Wood was smart, he'd find his own niche to be sixth man of the year. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really would. I think so. And like, even if Christian Wood isn't out there scoring 20 or even like 18 points, if he just goes out there and commits to defense and really puts in the work, and people are talking about his impact on defense, because that's effort, the defense and the rebounding. If he brings that and he's a capable shot maker, then yeah, he will completely rebuild his brand in the league. And sadly, the Lakers probably wouldn't be able to keep him because of that. But that's what I'm hoping for. And he's saying all the good things. A media day, everyone always says the right things. It's like the first day of school, everyone's excited, right? So everyone's got an A on the first day, and then some people hold it, some people start going backwards. So hopefully he holds it, you know what I mean? And hopefully he continues that effort. He continues to say the right things and then back up what he's saying, because those things matter. And, if there's a game he doesn't play in his normal rotation, or if there's a game, maybe, someone else got it going and his minutes are a little less than usual, Or these are the ones that, if he gets injured and he comes back from injury and the rotations are a little out of whack, he's got to work his way back in. These are the character points you got to look for when you're looking at a team and a guy who's trying to fit in on a team who's taken below market value, and he's really trying to make every moment for himself out there so he can cash in next year. So he's going to want to be on the floor. He's going to want to produce. He's going to want to do all that. And there's going to be times where the Lakers' objective, where the Lakers' priorities are a little bit bigger than him. And he's going to have to then decide, like, he's going to have to rock for that. So that's what I'm really looking at here, to see how these guys handle that. The Cam Reddishes, the Christian Woods, the Taurean Princes, the Gabe Vincents backing up D'Lo. Like, these things of guys out there, like, really trying to find their role on this team, coming in as new and seeing how they fit in and where they play. And those are the best parts of training camp and preseason. To be honest, I don't even get too excited about seeing Braun and AD, or those guys. It's the others. The others are like the star of preseason for me. So and media day. How did they come in? Did they come in shape? Do they look focused? Are they putting in the work? Is everyone talking about them after practice? And that's what you're seeing. You're hearing about Max Christie. You're hearing about JHS. You're hearing about D'Lo. You're hearing about Austin Reaves. You're hearing about all the guys that you're going to need to count on, because you already know what AD and Braun are going to do. You can pencil them in for what they're going to give you. Now it's just worried about, okay, what are these others going to do? So it really is important to hear how good these other guys are being talked about, because we're going to absolutely need them for sure. Haven't heard much yet out of Maxwell Lewis and Reddish, but looking forward to seeing them on the floor. Still early yet. Yeah, that's true too. But at the end of the day, they are talking about a lot of other guys. So, they're not going to get there and mention every guy on the roster. So, and we don't know how much those other guys are actually playing besides, off to the side of working with development. Some of those guys could be working with Phil Handy on the side and just development stuff. Some of those guys, they may not have any plans for it right now. So, not Cam, I'm talking about Lewis. So, and some of the two-way guys and JHS and stuff like that. So, those guys got a lot of stuff just to get ready for NBA games. The guys who've already played in NBA games, those guys are kind of doing different things during this time. So, but I am interested to see how the kid looks out there. I don't ever get too high or too low in preseason. It's like summer league to me. If the guys get out there and kill it, but there are guys that may not be playing real rotation minutes, and maybe they're out there. You got to be mindful of who they're playing against. If they're out there killing it, but they're playing against third string guys that aren't going to be on an NBA roster, then you really can't look too much into that. You're happy that the guy did it, but you can't. You got to be careful of what you're judging here. You know what I mean? Dan, the Laker fans, salute to you, my guy. Shout out to the GOAT in the building. Salute, my brother. He was probably out playing ball, just getting done. The man's dedicated to his craft up there. He talks hoops. He's playing hoops. And, my partner over here in Court Kings, man. So we can't wait to drop this stuff on y'all soon, man. Trust. These guys are working incredibly hard behind the scenes, and it's going to be, I'm telling you, fire. Trust me. Can't wait for this to hit. Trust. Thanks for pulling up, DTLF, my brother. I like what I'm hearing with Rui in terms of being more aggressive and adding in that extra work. Yeah, we're hearing a lot of great things about Rui, including from Braun, including that he traveled, I guess, on 3 separate trips with LeBron this summer. So he's been spending time with Braun, the family. He's adopted the dude, man. So he's took him in. So this is good to see. And hopefully this leads to, more chemistry there, more trust with Braun. And, maybe he picks up on some of that work ethic from Braun and some of the things that he's putting in. I think Braun recognizes that Rui's body is built different. Rui as a guy whose body can alter rather quickly, like Braun's can. So he's not a freak of nature like Braun by any stretch of the means, but he's got he's got a unique physique as well. So I think Braun sees something in him and just hanging out him, doing the trainings with him and putting the work in with him. I don't see how that can't benefit Rui. And it's not just on the floor. He's hanging out off the floor. Braun typically doesn't do that with non-star players. You know what I mean? So the fact that he's taking a liking to him like that, that's important and that's big. Laker girl, Portia Gaines, salute to you, sister. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate the support. Thank you for coming up. I hope you're having a good day. And I know you're excited tomorrow. I know that. We're excited over here. Can't wait for it. Cannot wait for it. That's right. Y'all sure love the DTLF, man. And while y'all doing that, it's important. We've talked about this a few times. I try to do this on every show. Y'all got to make sure to hit up that Cash App for DTLF over here, man. He's demonetization for right now, but it will be coming back. It's just a matter of time. The clock is ticking. He will be back. But in the meantime, if you rock with DTLF, if you rock with Empire Jeff, if you rock with any of us, make sure you scoot over there to $ DTLF24 on that Cash App and support my brother's hard work over there, man. He's giving you guys endless constant content, keeping y'all informed. Like I said, like a big brother to me in these YouTube streets, and has taught me a lot. Has always been extremely supportive of me. So make sure we return the favor, and we take care of Dan in his time here. But trust me, Court Kings is just one of the things Dan is working on, and he's always going to have his hand in something. And then, like I said, Dan will be straight, but just show how much you appreciate him and make sure to support him. It's important. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. There we go. So who do you guys, I know you guys asked me a question, who do you think is going to start tomorrow in Braun and Austin's absence? So I really don't know. I think it's going to be someone, I think it's going to be the guys that have been starting in practice, but outside of that, and like I said, I don't know for sure. But who do you guys think? Who do you think is going to start for Braun and Austin tomorrow, if you had to guess? Yeah, Dan, if you want to pull up, let me know for sure. Dan's always got the invite. That's not a problem. So let me know, Dan. I'll tweet you the link if you want to pull up. No doubt. He looking forward to seeing the most. Man, Vando, man. I want to see Vando because he's able to hit some shots. Like this is my year of just really being excited about Vando. I was excited about the extension, Dan, and I really want to see if he's putting that work. I really want to see if he doesn't have a case of the fumbles, around and a little bit of being antsy. So Vando, I want to see, can Vando hit that corner three? Can he put the ball on the floor? Can he catch around the rim and finish? If he's doing that, then oh man, it's all day if he is, brother. Trust me. So Vando for me, I think the rest of the guys, like obviously I want to see Max, but I think I already know what to expect from Max. But Vando's my guy, man. Vando's the guy I really want to see, put in that work and see how he comes through, man. Yes, let's see here. Crack me up. Braun said he calls Rui Daniel's son and he's Miyagi. Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely, man. The whole thing is funny, man. But it's I love the connection. I love the bond, and I think the two of them together, like I think they play well together. So Braun's recognizing, man, that he's gonna need these young bucks to put in that effort for him. We do have to, Dan. That's what you do. You got to reciprocate in these YouTube streets, man. When people look out for you, you look out for them. Even if they don't look out for you, if that's your character, you looked out for me before you had to. So you know what I mean? So that's just what it is. And I'm gonna pay it forward, So same thing I do for Big Art. So make sure y'all support Big Art too. It's important, man. These guys, telling you, I keep saying this, like they donate their time, they sacrifice their time away from their families to get out here, even when they're not making money. You know what I mean? So they don't do it just for the money. They do it because they love Laker Nation. They do it because they love talking basketball, and they do it because they love interacting with you guys. They don't just post videos and put them up here and not deal with the chat, right? I mean, they put the time in, go live, they interact with chat. Like it's not just post a video and get out of there. You know what I mean? They put the work in, they put the time in. When people do that, you got to reward them. Yeah. I'll get you up here. Give me 1 second here. Late, but I made it. Black Mama 72. Thank you for pulling up. What's good with you? I appreciate you. Thanks for pulling up on a Friday. I hope you are having a good one. Angie says maybe D'Lo, Prince, Vando, Rui, and AD. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to be a combination of the guys they've been starting in practice. That would make the most sense. But I mean, who knows? Darvin could throw someone in there completely out of line, man. Who knows? Yeah, Vando, man, that's my guy right there. Can't wait for Vando to get going, man. I think D'Lo, Gay, Prince, Rui, and AD. Okay, that's a good one. I will pull up a family is over, but I love to next time. Yeah, no doubt. It's all good. I don't even know how long I'm going to be on today, to be honest with you, because I'm just jumping on like I haven't been on since around the league. Like I said, we've been working hard on the Court King stuff, so I had to tap in with y'all. I missed y'all, man. I haven't talked to y'all for a couple of days. I needed to come talk basketball, but it's all good. I may drop the link, get Laker gone in here for a few minutes, and then probably be on for about an hour or so. So, no doubt. You always got the open invite. Wherever you want to pull up, just shoot me a text or whatnot. We got you on the link. You know that. Let's see. D'Lo, Max, Vando, Prince, AD. Okay. That's not bad. Wouldn't mind that. I'll pull up next time. I mean, if you want to come up, Laker, I can get you on for a bit if you want. It's no doubt. This thing will be too long of a stream, but if you want to pull up, I can get you up if you want. Hey, Bree Love, thank you for pulling up. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Friday night. I know you're excited for Lakers basketball tomorrow like we are. We for sure are. Can't wait. Let's see right here. Yes, please do that like and sub. Let's see where we're at. Let me refresh this. Thank you for that, Bree. Where are we at? Come on, let me refresh this. All right, we were at 391. Oh wow. Okay, I haven't looked today. So I've jumped about 10 today, which I know isn't a lot for these big channels, but for me it is. So 9 away from 400, y'all. 9 away from 400. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these subs up. Like I said, tell a friend that is Jeff again. Get him over here. Tell him about Empire Jeff TV. Tell him about Around the League. Tell him about Dan, the Lakers fan. Tell him about all of us. And Dan probably doesn't need it. Everyone knows him. But show your boy some love. Let's get this channel growing. Let's get this community growing. My next goal is 500. So we're at 391. We're getting closer and closer. So I appreciate y'all. Ham might let Christie start to get a feel for guarding Curry to see his defensive potential. Yeah, I mean, right, definitely. And honestly, you make a good point there. I would not mind seeing a lineup with Christie and Vandal out there to see how they can trap and how they can go full court and how they can do some things defensively. I would not mind to see that. So that's an excellent point, actually. I would not mind seeing that. Okay, Portia, I got you on the link in a few. Being ready. Yeah, I know you are. I can't wait. I tell you, it's like I feel like we've had like 3 Christmas Eves in the last couple weeks. You know what I mean? But and we'll have one more the night before the regular season. But this is why I love October, man. It's just so much sports, and it's just so exciting for the Lakers right now, and the Dodgers, and just LA is gonna be so popping tomorrow. I could also see him trying to install confidence in guys like Wood and Reddish, and have them start. Again, it's only preseason. Yeah, like I said, I can't call it. I can't predict it. I really don't know which way it's going to go. I just it would make sense that he would throw the guys in that he had working with the starting lineup. But who knows? Like I said, I'm just a man talking on YouTube. I have no idea what they're doing. I want to see how the players shoot the 3. Yeah, that's important too, especially out the gate and get rhythm. And if they've been putting in that work, and that's what I'm really talking about. Bloodhound with Vandal is he going to be able to hit that corner 3? Is he going to be able to finish around the rim? Is he going to be able to do the things that he was fumbling with last year? Even though while I believe he was hurt, we do need to see what he can do around the rim when he's got the ball in his hands. That's going to be it's going to be important. Oh, next time. Okay, you don't come in this time. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got you. I know you want to come in here and host me one time. I don't have anything planned really. I just kind of go. You know what I mean? So when I got one that I know the date and time, I'll shoot you a DM. I'll let you know. You can come up for sure. I know you're good. You've been you're great at what you do in every one other show with the co-hosting, so you definitely got a spot here to do that as well. But I'm so sporadic. I don't ever know when I'm going live. So when I lock something in and I know it's a scheduled time, I'll hit you up. And maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll be on for some of the game tomorrow. But I'll let you know for sure. I appreciate you, sis, for sure. You can always find Laker girl over here. She's all over YouTube on everyone's channels, from Lakers to 5 to Big Baby to Angry Laker fans. She's been on mine before too, so she's a willing contributor to these YouTube streams as well. So shout out to Laker girl. I want to see Gabe run the second unit and Prince of Wood. Yeah, I would like to see that too. I think they're going to be on the second unit a lot together, so I wouldn't mind seeing that chemistry develop. And they've been playing a lot in practice together with those 3. So I definitely think we'll see that lineup. No problem. Darvin should just say forget it and start all his guards again. And just get it out of his system, right? Like no more, no. Like that's it. Just get it out. Rip the Band-Aid off. Get it out of his system. It's like a 3-guard exorcism, right? Get it out of there, Darvin. Like get it out of there, because Laker Nation is not having it. If you go live tomorrow, okay, cool. Then we'll wait tomorrow. We'll wait till tomorrow, Laker girl, no problem. But like I said, you're definitely welcome here, so no doubt. Yeah, like his troll game was pretty cool with that comment he was doing and what he was telling people about the 3-guard lineups and all these things. At some points, like I said, that's not abnormal for the NBA. But and someone also made a great point about they're playing the Warriors. They will have a 3-guard lineup, so he's gonna have to at some point tomorrow. Especially since the Warriors are starting a 3-guard lineup, which is probably like, got Coach Ham sliding into Coach's Kerr's DMs, right? Like, yeah, I see you starting those 3 guards. Look at you over there, starting those 3 guards. Look at this guy, he getting excited and shit. That is true though. Yo, what up, DJ? Shout out to you. Thank you for pull up. Appreciate you, brother. I know you excited for tomorrow like the rest of us. Lakers in 5. Make sure to go check out the man over there, the Dawn over there, Lakers in 5 DJ. On his channel. Great content, great dude. Make sure to go subscribe if you haven't already. You more than likely already have, but go support DJ over there. Good dude, man. That's my guy over there. Shout out to you, DJ. Hope you're having a good Friday, and I know you're ready for tomorrow, brother, for sure. How great is it to hear positive comments about JHS? I want this kid to do well, especially since he'll forever be compared to Cam Whitmore. Yeah, I mean, Cam Whitmore is scoring some buckets, but that doesn't mean it's going to lead to anything. So, like I said, JHS, I like it. The Lakers are really high on him. They really wanted him, and so did a lot of other teams behind the Lakers. Teams were trying to pry that pick away from the Lakers to not get Cam Whitmore. They were looking to get that pick to get JHS. The Lakers wanted him. I believe if he had went before them, I think the Lakers would have traded that pick. He was the guy they had in their sights. He fell to them. They got him, and they're going to put the work in. They're going to see what goes from there. So it's that is the guy they wanted the whole time. And when they did listen to offers, because people were calling them when it was their turn to pick. They did listen, and they said if anything crazy came along, they'd consider it. But that was their guy. That's the guy they wanted. And oddly enough, Houston was actually trying to move up to the Lakers spot to get JHS. So Houston did not have their eyes on Whitmore. There were several teams who wanted JHS. Lakers got him. So there were, the Lakers have a way of doing that. So and everyone, we're judging from summer league and judging, trust the scouting department. They've done enough work. They've proved people wrong so many times. They've stolen so many people until they show that they've lost their touch. And even they're going to miss some every once in a while. They can't be perfect, but until they show people, show us that, okay, they've lost their touch, then that's not what we're going to do. All right. We got to trust them because they've proven themselves. They've proven themselves time and time again to show that they're capable, that they find diamonds in the rough. And, he slid to them a little bit. And so he was the guy on their draft board. They got him and they refused to trade him. And I think Whitmore, he could score. But there's a reason why a lot of teams didn't draft him. And we'll see, how that plays out. So, but Whitmore, I wish him the best. I hope he has a good career. But JHS, I think we got one. Really do think we got one. So, but yeah, Max Lewis, I haven't heard literally anything about. So hopefully, like I said, I think he's just working on developmental stuff. We'll see, and you'll see how he looks out there. But that is a good point. I would like to see Max Christie and Vando out there in the same unit and see how that defense looks with the two of them out there swarming. I would love to see that. And I think they both got the ability, and they're, Christie's got those young legs, so he can help Vando. So Vando's usually out there with AD and Braun. Those guys aren't looking to run too much crazy on defense and chase these dudes down. But if he can get out there with some of those young guys, and I think that makes Vando even a better defender if he's got guys with energy around him. Because if he's out there chasing up the ball, causing deflections, if you don't got speed behind you to when you tip that ball, if you to intercept it after you tip it, it's so those guys are gonna be a big help to someone like Vando. So, but Vando's a guy I'm really looking forward to. If he's out, I'm telling y'all, if he's out there hitting that corner three, if he's able to finish around the rim, finish with confidence, catch the ball in traffic, finish in traffic, then that's enough to change our season right there. That right there is enough to change our entire season. If teams have to guard Vando in the corner, and if they have to watch his dive and his dives and his cuts, if he's doing picks on the baseline and then roaming and he can finish around the rim, that is a whole different scenario for the league to have to cover with the Lakers. And I'm not saying he's going to do all those things. I'm just saying in the event of him getting anywhere close to that, then the Laker team is completely different. And he's capable of doing it. I think a lot of it was mental. A lot of it was just getting there and trying to fit in and trying to do too much at once. And the rest now is just going to be how he fits and how he continues to get better. So I'm excited to see him. Absolutely excited to see him, man. So Max Christie is someone I'm going to definitely go keep an eye on. And Cam, I don't know how much minutes he's going to get, but when he does get out there, I hope he makes the best of them. And we'll see how it goes. But Darvin Ham is also out there showing what, some changes that he's made and the things that he's doing and changes to his coaching strategies and his rotations and his lineups. And our assistant's going to be helping him more with that this year. They're going to be people paying more attention to these things. These are really important. So Darvin Ham is going to be judged during preseason heavy. Like I said, if he comes out here and continues with a lot of guard heavy lineups when it's unnecessary, then you're going to see these Laker fans throwing tantrums for sure. How do you think Darvin is going to evolve as a coach this season? Have there been any changes in assistants that may affect the team? The only change in assistant was they added Damari Carroll, which is another guy to help with player development. But other than that, there wasn't really another unless I'm missing something. It wasn't like a really like skilled veteran offensive guy or a guy that can handle the, help with the rotations and timeouts and stuff like that. So it was I know we added Damari Carroll, but outside of that, no. But I think it's just Darvin Ham getting better. I know a lot of people are attacking him, and it's a popular topic. It drives attention. I get it. But Darvin, it's weird. You got a lot of weird dynamics here. You got the Bron fans who hate the Bron haters because the Bron haters always blame LeBron. But then you got the Bron stands and the Bron lovers who blame everyone but Bron. So they're going to target AD. They're going to target Darvin because they will never blame LeBron James. And then you got just Laker fans like me, who just wants our team to win. I'm rooting for the coach. I'm rooting for LeBron James. If they do bad, they do bad collectively. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of how I see it. So there's usually an agenda when someone's blaming one side or the other. But a lot of things go wrong or can go right with a team for an entire season. But Darvin, I do expect a leap. I do expect him to be better with his rotations. I do expect him to manage his timeout sometimes better. I do expect him to be more involved within the game and not just hands in his pockets waiting for a timeout to be involved to give that speech. I think he will be more involved. I really do. He was a rookie coach last year. He's been in the league forever. He was a player forever. But when you've never driven a car and you're given the keys, it's different than being a passenger the whole time. You could be in a car your entire life until you drive it. Is different. Hey, Micah, thank you for pull up. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Like a time tomorrow. Dang, bro, you were already thinking ahead of me. Yeah, man, this mind to mind is always going somewhere. I don't know where it's going, but it'll tell me, and then the words just come out. I have no idea what I'm about to say, when I'm going to say it, or how I'm going to say it. It just goes. No idea. We got to beat the Clippers this season. We will, and yeah, we got to, and we will. I think this is the year we at least split at bare minimum, but we're going to get them this year. We got the wings. We got the depth. I think we definitely get them this year. Maybe in the playoffs. Who knows? We'll see. Ain't nobody worried about nothing. Exactly. Tell him, Bree. DeMar Kell was the LeBron stopper. Yeah, you saw that ended up right. But DeMar's been working his way, trying to get these coaching ranks. So from what I understand, he's a good assistant coach, and they were lucky to get him. So anytime you get someone, and he was a smart basketball player, knows the game, and can still get out there on the floor and work with the guys. So from what I understand, like he was coveted, and the Lakers got him. So we'll see how much of an impact he makes, if any. But from what I understand, like he was coveted though. For sure. So, but I'll say it's just the coaching staff is basically, it's going to be just requiring Darvin to grow in those situations. It's really basically what it's going to be. Usually I don't trip as much, but I just want to beat them because they talk a lot and don't win enough. Well, the Clippers don't really talk. You know what I mean? The Clippers, if you think about it, the Clippers pretty much say like, we can beat them every whatever. It doesn't matter until we beat them in the playoffs. We don't got chips to do. The Clippers players actually don't talk trash. It's the Braun hater refugee camp who just took refuge in Clipperland because they hate LeBron and they hate the Lakers, and they just pick the Clippers because they think that Kawhi is the Braun slayer, and so they hitch their wagon to the Clippers, and it just backfired miserably. And there's no real most of these guys you see in YouTube that live in the South and all these other parts of the world, like, dude, Clipper Nation ain't deep out there, man. It's just dudes rooting against the Lakers, following Kawhi. That's all it really is. These dudes are not really Clipper fans. The second Kawhi is gone, or the second Bron's did the Braun Kawhi dynamic, they'll find another team. There really are no real Clipper fans. Like, as far as most of the ones you see on YouTube, they're not real Clipper fans. They're really not. They're just on they're just watching Kawhi's balls, and that's it, man. That's all they're doing out here. What do you think will happen with the Harden situation? Will the Clips finally relent and trade Terrence Mann? Will the Sixers just be content with draft capital and filler? Could be tax issues. Yeah, I don't know, man, because Daryl Morey is hard to figure out. Lawrence Frank lost his GM over there, who did the majority of the work over there with this stuff. So they've got a new guy in the Clippers kind of doing these talks. You got Daryl Morey over there, and you got that same situation when you think about it. When you think about Dame trying to force his way to Miami, he didn't get there. You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't really stating that how Harden is trying to force his way to the Clippers, and it's kind of similar, not the same. He doesn't have all those years left on his contract, and all this, but he's still trying to force to that destination. So maybe Philly doesn't want to get him to that destination. Maybe Miami does end up with him because that's not the place he's trying to force himself to. He's not really a Heat culture, a Heat way, or a Pat Riley guy, but Miami needs to do something. They got to do something. And he may end up there. But I don't think a lot of people are talking about the fact that Harden calls all this because he tried to force his way to the Clippers. And he tried to force his way to Philly when he got traded out of Houston. And he got traded to Brooklyn and then rerouted to Philly. So maybe, just maybe, like, Morey's like, I'm not sending you where you want to go. And maybe that's what Harden was talking about, the lying thing. Maybe he opted in because he thought he was going to be traded to the Clippers, and maybe Morey's trying to trade him somewhere else. So I think there's layers of this that people aren't talking about. I think part of that is that he's trying to demand a trade to the Clippers and the Clippers only. And that's similar to Dame trying to get to Miami. And no one's really talking about that part, to be real. You're right, Jeff. I hear you on that. Either way, I want to shut them all up. Yeah, I do too. Believe me, I want to shut the refugees, from other states claiming, planting their flag at Clipper Nation, like when they're not really fans of the team. Like, I would love to shut them up. But guys like that, people like that, you're never really going to shut up because they're delusional. And they just attach themselves to hate. They just find something to hate on, and they just plant their flag there. Guys like that don't really go away. You just got to ignore them. You just got to put them away in your mind. That's all it really is, because they really it's just like wasted energy. It's just wasted energy. It's like talking to someone who's blind and deaf. You can't fix them. You really can't. So Clippers are stupid to trade for Harden. Yeah, well, I mean, technically they've been smart in not trading for him, right? So if they can get him for on the cheap, like for basically nothing, and it's low risk, high reward. If he acts up and you can let him go, if you don't really give up much for him, then I get that portion of it. But technically they've been kind of smart because they haven't offered much value for him. In their minds, are like, look, if we get a guy of his talent level, like I know all the stuff that comes with it, but for basically free, then we'll do it. But they're taking. You got two teams trying to wait each other out and see who's going to blink first. So you got the Clippers sitting hoping that eventually Joel Embiid starts tripping and Philly has to do something just to get rid of him. And then Philly's sitting back and hoping like, well, okay, the Clippers have done nothing all offseason. If one of those guys get hurt, then they'll up their offer and they'll need Harden, and that's what they're waiting for. Or maybe Russ doesn't fit in year 2 as well as he did in year 1, and there's something's not right there. So I think they're looking at each other's team and hoping some drama happens for the other to gain leverage, because right now they're kind of even in the leverage spot. So that's what they're really doing. They're waiting to see who hits who runs into some adversity first, and the other team then gains leverage from there. The only thing the Clippers will be champions of is having the most toilets in the NBA. This is true, Kurt. This is true. Flush on that. But yeah, I mean, low key, I'm not even really hating on that, but it is funny. But the fact that you're known for. But I'm not gonna lie. If the Lakers were an arena that had more toilets than anyone, and you just pull up, grab your food because it's like a kiosk checkout, run up, grab your food, use the bathroom, and right back to your seat and miss no action. I think that strategy is dope. But if that's all you're known for. Like the Lakers, no matter what, the Lakers could have 10 times more toilets than anyone in the league, and they would never be known for that. So the fact that you're known for that is what make it happen. But I'm not knocking the hustle. That is a good idea, though, to be honest with you. Clippers won't be able to fill the new arena. Yeah, that's gonna be the fun part right there. Well, I will say this: their tickets are a lot cheaper than the Lakers, so they might be able to get some people in there. However, I'm very interested to see, and they're going to try to do some things where they stop Laker fans from getting in there. So it's going to be like they're trying to do this season pass thing where you can't sell the tickets. It's just you that can come in. They're trying to do what they can to suppress the other fan bases from getting in there because they know they can't. I'll tell you what, they're going to have trouble filling the arena with their fans. That's true. But as far as filling the arena, it will be a brand new arena. So I think people will want to see it, but I think they'll have a hard time filling that arena with their own fans for sure. Tens is trash. Hey, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Who do y'all think is the 5th starter for the Lakers? I see Prince is a dark horse, but I'm leaning towards Vando. Prince, dark horse, yes. Rui, not less of a dark horse, but I don't think he does. I think it's Vando. For me, I've been saying that from the get-go. I want the lineup to finish the season. Even though we got swept, we were out of gas. It's different. Everyone's saying, well, we got swept. You got swept. Look at the Western Conference Finals. I understand that. I understand it completely. It is not lost on me. The team started 2-10. They were fighting from their lives by the 13th game. Had to get to a play-in. Had to play on the road the entire playoffs, and they got up against a team it was their year and ran out of gas. But I think if it's that same lineup starts the year the way they should and has some home court advantage and has some chemistry and is feeling good about themselves and isn't running out of gas, then I think the situation is different. Like I said, I understand people saying this, you're going to go with the lineup that got swept. Yes, but also going with the lineup that had the best defense in the NBA post-trade deadline and the best defense in the playoffs from multiple rounds. So that lineup still, got us there. We can't forget that. And people spin narratives. Oh, Austin Reaves is going to get targeted on defense. Oh, D'Lo can't do this. Yada, yada, yada. It's LeBron fans blaming anyone else but LeBron. And then you got Laker haters just wanting the Laker hate right there. So LeBron was tired. He was worn out. LeBron was jacking up threes he shouldn't have been jacking up. That's just point blank period. If Kobe was doing that, I'd say the same thing. So LeBron needs to, when he's tired, move the ball. Don't be the hero in that situation if you don't got it. You're 38 years old, my guy. Like, we understand. We get it. You got us here. You average 30 a game for the season. You're doing everything you can. Trust your teammates now. You know what I mean? Trust them. Let them get out there and do their thing. You can't have D'Lo just standing in the corner waiting to get a ball. You're not taking advantage of his skill set. You got to let D'Lo be D'Lo. You know what I mean? Go get yours, D'Lo. Like, they got to let him be him. If they do, I think that'll take a lot of pressure off Braun and save that energy. Vando, but won't be surprised if it's Prince. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that too, Bree. Definitely facts. Yep. Darvin already knows who they want the 5th starter, but he enjoys extending the drama during the preseason. I don't know if I buy that though, Kurt. I really don't know if I buy that. Well, he might. Let me be clear on that. I don't buy what he's telling us. like, because he's just trying to use misdirection there. Because let's say he doesn't know who it is and he wants to toy with some lineups. He doesn't want us thinking he hasn't figured that out yet. So now he may have a good idea, but he may want to see these guys against competition and see how they look. So that's why he doesn't want to commit to it. So I think he splits the difference there. I think he has a good idea who he wants to be the fifth starter, but he wants to see them on the court. He wants to see how things gel. Like maybe if Christian Wood and AJ just go out there and dominate out the gate, he's going to have to consider that. I don't think that would be the starting lineup, and I don't think it should be. But I understand that he's exploring his options and he doesn't want to commit to a guy publicly for that spot. He committed to D'Lo. He committed to Reaves. You got Braun. You got AD. It's that fifth spot. He's got one spot left to change his mind. So I get why he didn't commit to that publicly. The team may know which way he's leaning. But like I said, I don't know if he knows for sure who that fifth is. I think he's got a guy he's looking for and probably an idea. But I don't know if that's coming to fruition yet. Yes. Please like and sub. Thank you, Bree. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're like I said, we're trying to grow, guys. We're trying to grow. Like not too long ago, I was at like 200 subscribers. We have 390. We got the 392 now. We got another one. Thank you, whoever subscribed today. And if you're watching the video and you have not yet subscribed, like I said, about 20% of the people who come back and watch my videos, I'm not subscribed yet. You're watching all the time. Hit that subscribe for your boy and turn on that notification bell, please, because it helps the channel. It helps us. So greatly appreciate it. And like I said, the next goal is to 500. We're making really, really good progress and getting closer and closer to that next goal. So appreciate everyone for the help and support, and for everyone who spends time with me on the channel. I would have no channel if it wasn't for you guys. So you guys are the reason I do this, and appreciate every single one of you guys, for real. How confident are y'all the Lakers winning the chip this year? I have a really good feeling about this team. I love the fit. I'm excited for the regular season to start. Good question. I'm extremely confident, but I think they've got as good a chance as 4 other teams. There are 5 contenders. Lakers are one of them. You got the Lakers, you got the Suns, you got Denver, you got Milwaukee, you got Boston. Those are the 5 contenders to me, and I really do not think there is a clear-cut favorite. I think there are teams that are deeper than others. I think there are others that have star power. I think every team has a little something different, but the thing they have in common is that they're all contenders, and I do not believe there is a favorite. So whoever stays healthy, whoever gels, and I'm telling you, the Lakers got the depth, the Lakers got the chemistry, the Lakers got the star power. I don't think any of those other teams have all 3 of those. Teams got depth, but maybe not have the chemistry. Teams got star power, but maybe not the depth and chemistry. So there are things that have to be measured in this, and I think the Lakers have all 3. I think the Lakers will be very good defensively. I think they will be much improved offensively. And I think they got all 3 factors that I would like to use as a measurement for, these 5, those 5 contenders. And I think the Lakers absolutely have that. One key issue I have is who we have guarding quick guys like De'Aaron Fox. I'm not sure Vincent is enough. Will Christie and JHS step up? That's a good point. Vincent. And but one thing you got to realize about that, Kurt, is the help defense. And if you got AD and Wood back there and you got Vandal being able to police the perimeter, you got a pretty good team defensive scheme. And you could say what you want about Austin Reaves about his defense, but he competes. He gets out there. He'll put his body on someone. He'll check him. He'll bump him. He'll draw a foul if needed. He can recover and block a shot. So he's not as terrible as defense as people think when you're not making him guard the other team's top guy, because that's not his role defensively. He's a very good team defender, and if he knows where the help is coming from, that makes him better. So I think Gabe can help. I think D'Lo will be better than people think this year because he's got help behind him. I think it's the improvements they've made overall on the roster defensively that will help team defense. Their defense was very good last year. Okay, you had Vandal for a full year. You had someone like Taurean Prince, okay, for length. You got Max Christie developing more. You've got Christian Wood, who can be on the help side and more length out there to help AD with that. These are all things. Jackson Hayes, who should be a very good weak side defender. You've got a lot of things here that are lining up to benefit the Lakers defensively, and I think that will help with those smaller guards, to be honest with you, Kurt. Jeff, I did want to reiterate that I appreciate all the time you take answering each question in the comments. Really makes it interactive and makes everyone feel welcome. Keep up the good work. Hey, Kurt, thank you. And that's what I'm really trying to do. That's why sometimes I can't just drop the link and have everyone on here, because I enjoy doing this. Enjoy, chatting with the chat. You know what I mean? That's specifically what I wanted to come on for today. There'll be ones where I have like more podcast style, where I'm interviewing someone or talking to someone. And obviously, the chat will be on the sideline for those. I'll answer as many questions as I can, obviously. But when it's just me in here, this is what I do. This is what I do. I like spending time with you guys. This is what I want to do, and this is what I want this channel to be about. But there will be times when I've got, like I said, I got an interview or someone else or a panel and stuff like that. But I will always, make sure it balances out, and I will always make sure I have time that I answer this and do this. And it will never just be me and people and never you guys. You guys are a major part of this show. You guys help make this show. And like I said, I don't care how big this channel gets. I will always do this. There'll be a point where it's hard to see people. You know what I mean? Hopefully, if my channel gets that big. But outside of that, I'll figure it out. I'll find ways, especially for the people from the get-go. So, like I said, I definitely appreciate all you guys. And, you're thanking me for taking the time to answer the questions. When in my mind, I'm thanking you for taking the time to ask the questions. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys for one, asking the questions, and two, for thinking enough about me or having an opinion enough of me that I'm qualified to answer the questions. So thank you, Kurt, and thank you to all you guys, because I truly appreciate you guys. This channel would be nothing without you. I mean that. I'm going to keep saying that. I promise. They'll probably have AR guard a guy like him, but have Vando switch most of the time when he's on the floor. But Kurt, you make a good point. I haven't ever thought about that. Yeah, that is an excellent point, what Kurt did. But I think the roster is built to construct that. I've had situations where I coach, and a lot of times I did have smaller guards. I had smaller guards, and I had undersized bigs. So if you got schemes that can do it, they can trap it. But it's about the other team. Does the other team have all these pieces that can make you pay for it? So if you've got the little guards and a quick card, but you don't really have a lob threat, or you don't really have a big that causes any problems, or you got a big that's a stretch big and stays outside, you can attach someone to him. So it depends on what that team does. So if you're a team like Denver, or where you've got the Joker, and you've got Murray, you've got Porter Jr., and you've got KCP, and you've got Gordon. That's a little bit different. When you're going up a team when you got a team like Sacramento's going to get out there and run, it almost doesn't matter who you have with that team. They're going to score points on everyone. It doesn't matter. A player like De'Aaron Fox and that Sacramento Kings team, you're going to have to be able to score to hang with them. And your defense will wear them down at times. But at the end of the day, if you're just trying to stop their small guards, the best defense is to go right back at them and make them play defense. So to guard someone like De'Aaron Fox and the Kings, you D'Lo, Reaves, Vincent, these guys are very important. They got to go right back at him, draw some fouls. Austin Reaves got to get him in a popcorn machine and draw some fouls, make him play defense, and that will take away some of his energy on offense. So the best way to play those teams like that is to go right back at them and punish them on the defensive end. Yeah, man, I just turned it on. I just had to sub. Great streamer right here. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like I said, I really committed to try to grow this channel, and I love talking basketball. I love talking community. I like to think that I know enough about the game to be able to hold it down. And if it's your first time here, go back and check out some of the other episodes. Check it out and see what you think. I think you'll be back. You know what I mean? So we got a good community here. We talk good topics. The chat asks great questions, and we just rock and talk basketball. So I appreciate you, Tens. Thank you for pulling up. You are, like I said, you're definitely appreciated. Thank you. Don't forget about Max Christie. He's also a good defender. Yeah, that too. Like I said, Lakers have length. So if you think about it, let's say you've got D'Lo at the top, or Gabe, right? And then on one side you got maybe Christie, and the other side you got Vando. You got Braun who can block, off the weak side, or when he wants to, can play defense. You got AD and Christian Wood back there. Jackson Hayes weak side. Like the Lakers will probably hope a small guard would try to get in there, to be honest with you, especially AD in a revenge season. Come on, man. They're gonna it's a valid point. It is, but I'm telling you, I coached small teams. You can be. Yeah, I've had the smallest team in the league and been the best defensive team in the league multiple times, because it's just effort, attack. You're everywhere the ball is, everywhere. You know what I mean? If you have that effort, you're buying in. The team defense is there. Communication on defense is there, because that's the most important part on defense. If you're communicating, you're talking where the ball is coming. You're talking where the back screen is coming. You're talking where the roller is coming. You're telling everyone the action. That's half the battle right there. So that, and cleaning up the glass. Don't let them get offensive rebounds. Don't let them put back their own points, and then get Euros. So if they're smaller and they're punishing you for being smaller, then you punish them with your length and your height. So I'm telling you, I had really small guards, and I had really small centers, but we played really hard. We ran really fast, and we can make our shots. You do that, and you can cause havoc for teams. But these small guards, like I said, if you've got the length, you can force them out of their comfort zone. So if you think about just what Steph was doing, what Steph was trying to do to the Lakers were all over him. They made him work for everything. They wore him out. So if they can slow down Steph, they can make these other guys work. But at the end of the day, they went at Steph. They didn't let him hide on defense. And that's how you hunt out a guy. And some teams don't hunt out Austin Reaves. Teams hunt out Steph Curry. So there's a difference there for real. You can't beat out length. No, you can't. You can't beat length. You can't teach length. You know what I mean? It's you either born with it, and that's it. You know what I mean? Because length is one of the things that no matter how much work you put in, how much time and dedication, you can't make yourself 7 foot, or you can't change your wingspan. You can't do any of that. So your effort, but what makes it great is if you've got length with the effort, with the drive, with the will. You know what I'm saying? So if we get that from AD, Christian Wood, and Jackson Hayes, for our length guys, we get that lengthy effort, then oh man, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be, because you got guys out there who grind and put in the work. Like Gabe Vincent is gonna go 100%. Austin Reaves is gonna go 100%. Like you see this, all right? So if Braun, AD, and these guys go 100%, match that effort, then the sky's the limit for this team. Like I said, there's 5 contenders. The Lakers are one of them. Absolutely. I really hope they do some pick and pop action tomorrow with D'Lo and Gabe and Wood and lobs to Haves needs to show off our new toys. Yeah. They do, but it's also weird. It's really weird too, because guys also some coaches don't like showing a lot of their sets and plays they're going to use in heavy rotation during preseason. Some coaches like Tyronn Lue don't even like to show the majority of the plays they're going to use in the playoffs, which is weird. He'll go the whole season without using some of his best plays, and he'll save that for the playoffs, even if it means them getting lower seeds and they could have had a better regular season. So it's all about like coaching philosophy and how they do it and who does it. But some guys don't show anything during the preseason. So, but yeah. But that being said, those other things are just just having plays and running the court and staying active. Jackson Hayes is running the floor with Gabe and some lob threats. I want them all catching lob threats. Just show off that length, show off that new length, show off that speed, show off those fresh legs, show off that level of age you have, that when you're in the middle of the pack with the age from going to being one of the oldest teams in the league a year ago, prior to the trade deadline, to being right in the middle of the pack, the good area when it comes to age in the NBA, and show off those young legs, man. That's what you got to do. That's the one thing the Lakers have this season. Yep, the length. They got the length. Like I said, they've got more youth, and it's youth with experience. It's not. I understand Max Christie. I understand Max Lewis. I understand JHS, but I'm talking about the first like 10, 11 guys on his roster. There's some youth in there with experience. When you got youth with experience, it's a good combination to have. Where do you rank the Lakers in your top 5 contenders? I've got them all pretty even, man. Like I really do. Even though Denver is the champion, you got to give them their respect. But I think losing Bruce Brown was a big deal. I don't know if they'll be as hungry out the gate. They got their chip. It's really hard to get 1, even harder to get 2. So I really don't. I legitimately do not have a favorite. Damon in Milwaukee changes things. Porzingis and Holiday in Boston change things for them. They've got some things to figure out. What does that chemistry look like? What is Boston going to do? They can't improve their team really in a buyout market. They're running out of tradable players. Their roster is shallow with guys they can move to improve. Like I said, no buyout candidate they can get because where they are salary cap wise, and they don't have really tradable pieces. Milwaukee's is deeper than Boston, but they face the same problem with they cannot add anyone in a buyout, and they don't have a ton of tradable pieces to improve the team. So if there's any injuries or anything isn't fitting right away, it's going to be tough for them to improve. Same with Denver. They're in the same boat, and the same with Phoenix. When you look at the 5 contenders, the only team that has the ability to improve themselves really in multiple assets and multiple ways and quite easily is the Lakers. So I got the Lakers as one of the 5 contenders, and they have multiple ways to improve themselves if they need to. So where the other guys have this, that, and the third, the Lakers have the depth, the Lakers have the chemistry, the Lakers have the star power, and the Lakers have means to improve rather quickly, both via trade and via buyout, where those other 4 teams do not. Shout out Rob Pelinka. Let Rob work from putting us in all these great positions. I've thought about Rui. If he's not the 5th starter, he can be the 6th man of the year. If he gets around 15 points a game with a couple of rebounds, he can really be that microwave scorer off the bench. Hey, great minds think alike, because like 3 people today said that same thing. So everyone's feeling that. So they see it. Braun sees it. He was traveling with them, So I think you're right. I think Rui can absolutely average. I think Rui can average 15 no matter if he starts or comes off the bench. I think he has the ability to be that impactful. I legitimately do. And I just can't wait to see how he looks out there, because it just seems to me like he's just living in the gym. It just seems to me. It seems like him, Austin Reaves are living in the gym. Vandal looks like he's been putting in the work. D'Lo, it looks like he's absolutely been putting in the work. D'Lo's got the skill. Like I said, it's just about him. It's getting the opportunity and the team using him correctly. But I 100% agree with you. I think Rui should come off the bench, in my opinion, and I think he should be in consideration for 6th man of the year. And I think 15 points a game is a good number to aim at for him to strive for, because obviously if he's getting more than that, he's taking away from guys that were depending on carrying the load a little bit. So I think 15 points for him, Austin Reaves in the 13 to 15 range, D'Lo in the 18 to 20 range, and I think we would have a very good team if that's the case. My God, that would be so incredible, chat. That would be so incredible if that were to happen. I just I'm really excited to see how Rui plays this season. Really excited to see Vando. I'm really excited to see Rui. I'm really excited to see D'Lo. I'm excited to see everyone really, but I just these guys, because I think they make such a big difference on the team. Like they make such a big difference in how far the Lakers can go if these guys are not only a threat but contributing towards winning for sure. I agree. D'Lo's contributions are going to be vastly underrated on and off the court. Yeah, it's D'Lo's a guy like D'Lo's a guy who could be a good player in a bad team and probably go for like 25, 26, 27 points a game, but maybe not lead to winning. He's not a number one. He's a guy that can get buckets if he eats first. He's not a number two. He's a guy that can get you 20 to 24 as a second option. Again, really not get you anywhere over the hump. But if D'Lo is your 3.5 or fourth best player, you've got a good team. You know what I mean? But you've got to use him. You've got to use him. You can't have him out there and not taking advantage of it. Like Denver was taking advantage of their guys, taking advantage of their depth. You've got to be able to use him. You've got to be able to count on him. And with that comes confidence. And he's a confident guy, but it's even easy for confident guys to lose their confidence in games. They're not getting their touches. They're not getting the ball in their spots. They're getting bailout shots. And it's not fair to them. What are you looking in Austin this season? I look for Austin to continue his breakout from last season into the Olympics and then into this season. I think I think Austin is going to sacrifice his game a little bit for D'Lo. I think he wants D'Lo. I think he's invested and committed to getting D'Lo to 20 points a game, even if it means getting him 3, 4, 5 points less a game. Austin Reaves can impact the game so many different ways. He doesn't need to score to be impactful. So I think his assists will go up. I think his clutch efficiency will remain strong because that's where it really matters. And I think he can average between 13, 14-ish, 15-ish, maybe, depending on who's in and out of the lineup. But I think if Austin is averaging a little bit below 15, D'Lo around 20, Rui around that 15, I think would be a very good team. And I think that's where I would look at it. But I'm not judging Austin off his points. I'm judging on his impact, making the right pass, making the right cut, drawing the right foul, making the right shot in clutch time. He does all these things that don't show up on the stat sheet. And along with those things. So for Austin, it's hard to really pencil in what you think he's going to do because he does a lot of things that contributes to winning. So I will say, because I think the Lakers are going to win more, I would say what I'm looking for is for Austin to contribute more to winning is what I think. Because Austin Reaves is a guy who can play on any team in the league. He would start for a lot of teams in the league, and he's a coach's dream. So the things he brings to a team, you cannot overlook. You shouldn't overlook. And the Lakers definitely don't. So I don't necessarily think that a season where he only averages maybe one more point or even a point less than he did last year, I don't think that's a worse season. If he's impacting winning, that's all that matters. And he is a player who impacts winning. And I think he will continue to. So he's just that type of guy. He's a really good ball player. He's a really good team player. And he's a better team defender than people think. He just doesn't get his due for that because, like I said, narratives, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for spending this hour with me. Well, we got Laker basketball tomorrow. We got Dodgers tomorrow. So I'll be back here tomorrow talking. I'm going to be working on the site. I'm going to be working on Court Kings tomorrow, the new line that we announced on Tuesday with my brothers from around the league. Dan, the Laker fan, my guy Mies, the GM, and Cristo, Girly Chris over there, the graphic guide. So we got some really good heat coming for you guys. Like I said, any day now it's dropping. I'm going to be out anytime between tomorrow and next week. As soon as we get all these things lined up, the guys are working real hard. We're getting all the logistics straightened out. Believe me, we can't wait for you guys to put eyes on this and get your orders in. Trust. So, but I do want to thank you guys for spending your Friday evening with me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate that. If you have not already, please like and subscribe, share the video, tell your friends. It's Jeff again, and come check out your boy. And I will definitely catch you guys, on the next one. And Kurt, thank you. It's always great job in the chat to you. So, best of luck with Quirkies. Hey, thank you. I'm excited. Super excited. I can't wait to show you guys this. And I can't wait to definitely be spending you guys some time with you guys. Yeah. Chance, definitely tune in. If you can't tune into the live, check the replay. Support your boy over here, man. Like I said, it's important to the channel. So we appreciate you. And salute to all you guys. You guys have a good rest of your Friday night. You guys have a good Saturday. And we got Laker basketball tomorrow. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. You guys be safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow.